Welcome to Adapnation, where we break down game-to-screen adaptations and ask whether they actually got it right.
Silent Hill, oldie but a goodie.
2006?
2006. The movie. I think the first game was about 1999.
Something like that, 98, 99?
Back in the 1900s.
Oh, God.
I was alive. I was alive and well in video gaming at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I played a lot of Silent Hill back then.
No,
to be
neither
fair.
did I.
I was more of a Resident Evil human, but since then, I've gone back a little bit.
Yeah.
I went and checked out the game a wee bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as I should have. And I definitely watched this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the movie?
Probably the greatest game adaptation of all time. No. I didn't think that. I thought it was a really well done game adaptation as far as they go. It's probably up there for video game adaptations, especially for its time.
Yeah, for 2006.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about what was going on at that time, and we had like the Mario movie and a lot of fighting game movies in the early 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah, Tomb Raider,
which I thought was well done.
We'll just bypass that one.
Will we?
Yeah.
But as far as video game adaptations go, this is up there, and I think the movie still holds its own today, other than some obvious little issues.
There's some issues, yeah, but I agree. I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good.
And and even the movie was coming out at a time when, horror movie genre was like blowing up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. But this wasn't like that average one. It was more about the gut wrench, which I think connected to the game a lot more.
It really did, yeah.
Because when you're playing the game, a lot of those games that were coming out that were that in that same vein, like Resident Evil, it was about that jump scare and that throwing something out there, whereas this was more visceral, I think.
Well, it's more of a psychological horror.
Yeah.
Right? Like you feel kind of nauseous at some points.
Yeah.
With what's happening.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
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 There was some things, and we'll get to them, I'm sure. But this movie opens up with them looking for their daughter.
Yeah.
And I know that this isn't a direct adaptation of like the first game or anything.
No.
Because I think, what was the fella? Christoph Gans.
Yeah.
That did this movie. The way that he got the rights from Konami to do this movie was because he was a super fan.
Yep.
Like, he was a gamer. He went through in the right way, sent a video in and got the rights that way from, is it Silent Games?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did it the right way. And I really appreciate those kinds of elements. If somebody's going to make an adaptation, that's the people that we should be getting to do them, right?
Yeah.
Or the people that made the game.
Yep.
And then you get something as great as The Last of Us, season 1 and 2. So this one was done the right way.
I think it was. The thing that hooked me was after they finally got on their way to Silent Hill, the mother and the daughter. That whole sequence was like 90% just ripped from the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I was watching a few side-by-sides and things like that from game to movie, and they were pretty on point.
Like, like as much as you can be when you're putting it into a movie. I mean, it's a video game. Video games, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Right? But a movie, sometimes that just doesn't work.
Right.
So, but like the feel when she got out of the car and the camera panned and it was her walking into Silent Hill. And it was all fog and the buildings and everything was accurate. And then right down to when she got to the alleyway.
Yeah.
Right. And she opened her lighter just like in the game. And then it started getting dark. And then the raid siren went off. And the way she maneuvered through the alleyway and where the camera was up top.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Cinematography was fantastic throughout this movie.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Okay.
Did you know the fog in the game was adapted and utilized in that way because of rendering issues?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually used it, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
because they were like the first game to just utilize the fact that you can't render that far.
Yep.
Right? Like a lot of other games, there's that fog.
Yeah.
But they just, it's just you have to walk further and then you can see fine. But
Yeah.
they utilized it as a part of the atmosphere.
It's kind of crazy back then when you think about like what they couldn't do compared to what they can do
Oh
nowadays,
my God.
right? You either sacrifice some of your graphics so that you can render a bit further, or you make your character look as good as it could back then, and you deal with they can't see anywhere.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but that was pretty interesting how they did that.
Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
great idea, a great
Yeah.
use. Like the team that made the game even just they did a great job. They
Yeah.
did a great job, great storytelling in the game.
Mhm. That scene where she finds the body up on the fence, like at
Yeah.
the beginning where after she goes through the alleyway,
Yeah.
and then those little what are they, meebles? I can't remember what they're
Meebles.
called. Not a meeble.
I don't know. Little burnt children things.
Little burnt children things. When they attack her and she's like scrounging on the floor and the camera goes all weird.
Yeah.
She's grabbing the chair and then doesn't use it. I think that was the only scene that I was like, graphically, what the hell was that?
Yeah, really put you out for a minute. You were
It
just like,
does.
oh.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
looking at, again,
2006.
2006.
Yeah.
If you think about some of the other stuff like Goro from Mortal Kombat
Oh,
or something
God.
like that, like
Yep.
graphically, it didn't put me off so much that it pulled me out of the story, but it was definitely a noticeable
Yeah.
CGI effect
It was. Yeah.
from the early 2000s.
It was.
So exciting. But I didn't get the sense of fear from it.
No, I didn't really get the fear either.
But the armless dudes were solid though, still.
Yeah.
Like
They
they
were
felt
cool.
okay.
Yeah. Not bad.
So
It looked fairly similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good. And like they spit out the acid and it was good. Now, if it had
From
hit
their
the ground and started crawling, that's a
like
10.
a worm thing.
Yeah.
Just
that's
a 10 right away.
Just right there.
Just that's a 10.
So, I mean, after that scene, I was like, oh, I don't know what the hell I'm watching. Then we got Laurie Holden. And I was like, oh, okay, I like this movie.
Laurie Holden.
Yeah, she was in The Walking Dead.
What?
Do you remember her? Blonde.
I don't
Can't
remember
her
the
character name.
man. If we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead, I can sum up everything for me rather rapidly. I
Okay.
watched the first episode, realized that the acting was horrendous. Asked my friend about it.
Mhm.
She said, no, it gets better.
Okay.
And then I talked to her again shortly thereafter, and she went back and watched a few of the first episode, and she said, never mind, it doesn't get better. I just got used to it. So I've never watched The Walking Dead.
I got to season 4 and wish I had stopped at season 3.
Okay.
It's
One of
okay.
those.
It's one of those, throw it on while you're doing the dishes. It's okay. Like, it's entertaining, but
Oh, there's other things I could watch.
Yeah.
I like anime.
you do like anime.
Yeah. A lot of the pieces of this is her following what she believes is her daughter
Sharon. Yeah.
through random spaces.
Yeah.
Did that get old at any point for you? Like just the constant, like I felt like they could have progressed it in some way that wasn't just following the girl around.
I picked up on all the small moments where she was looking at clues. So she was doing things like in the bathroom scene with the guy all hung up with barbed wire.
Gotta
And
talk
she's
about
got to
that
get
too.
the key.
Yeah.
That's something that you would literally do in the game.
Yeah.
You're always reaching into gross places to get a key to go across the map to do a thing. Then you have to go back across the map to do this other thing to get this thing.
Always reaching into
It's
gross
always like
places.
that. Like the whole game is a puzzle. Everything you do is a puzzle,
Yeah.
right? And you have to like memorize maps, and sometimes you get a map. And so I think watching her pick up like little things it did it for me.
I was a little perturbed by the guy in the stall at first.
Were you?
I was like, wow, that's messed up, right? Like, what a way to go. And then we see later that I was actually quite happy with the way he went. And I was okay with it. Felt good about it.
Yeah.
The tongue licky crawly thing that he does when they go into the other world.
Yeah.
What is it? Like I don't know what to call it. Is it the other
It's
world?
called the Other World.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's got like 6 different names, but typically you just call it the Other World.
Okay. When they go into the other world and the crawly licky thing was a lot.
Yeah, that was a
I
lot.
was like, ooh,
Yeah.
yuck.
Yeah, because he is sick.
Yeah.
So.
And whoever did that acting job for that, though, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Because there was no CGI there. It was all.
I think somebody said that that guy did the choreography for the nurses.
Oh, nice.
And it worked out really well. It was creepy as hell.
That was super cool.
It was pretty
Yeah, it
good.
was a great scene. That was probably the most suspenseful scene in the show.
Yeah.
Like
trying to get through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that made me like, when you're watching something and your muscles start to clench up a whole bunch. That was the one for me.
Because for sure one of them is going to be like, what is that?
And I wasn't expecting them to go all crazy and just start slashing each other up either.
Well, they can't see. They have no face.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But, I thought maybe some sort of sensing of some kind. They just started cutting each other's throats all over.
I know.
Just whack.
That's kind of gross.
But they're a staple from all of the games, or most of the games then?
There's nurses. In the first game, there's nurses, but they have parasites on their backs that are controlling them. It's not. Those nurses are from the second game.
They're from the second game?
Yeah.
Much like Pyramid Head.
Much like Pyramid Head.
And we were talking a little earlier, and you had a little issue with Pyramid Head kicking around.
I think almost everyone who's played the games has an issue with the fact that Pyramid Head was in the first movie because it's mostly based on the second or the first game. So,
well, I mean, the story's based on the first game, but not all of it. Like, there's a whole bunch of different little pieces and elements that are kind of strewn through.
Yeah. From
somebody who obviously played more than just the first game. Like, he played the first however many.
So Pyramid Head, though, he is only tied to the main character in the second game. He is his nightmare.
Okay.
Right? So it makes no sense for Pyramid Head to appear in any other movie unless it has something to do with the second game. Because that character is only in the second game.
But he's such an iconic character.
He
by the time that they were making this movie, he had already solidified himself as an iconic character. Right? Like Pyramid Head was a thing.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard to leave something that iconic out when it's tied to the series.
I know.
And who else other than Pyramid Head would have picked a woman up, ripped her clothes off, hung her naked, and then just peeled her flesh off and threw it at a door? Nobody.
I mean, in that world, you could just make something.
No.
You could.
Pyramid Head had to do it. Had to be the one.
I did notice, though, that they made his character a little more... He's there under Alessa's control.
Yeah.
And like protecting her and killing anyone that comes in.
Yeah.
And when it wasn't so much trying to punish the main character of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he did act a little different than he did in the second game. So maybe that was their like, oh, we'll use the same character.
Well, and I know how much you hate interpretations. Like you want perfect, accurate, scene by scenes, but sometimes you don't get that, and it's still a good thing.
I don't want perfect, accurate. I want lore accurate. And by that, I mean, like, I get that sometimes when you're adapting a video game into a movie or a book into a movie or a TV show, the story has to change because you just can't do it. Right? Maybe you don't have enough time because this is, I don't know what, like 4 or 5 hour game, but you can't pack that into a 2 hour movie. Like you have to change something, right?
Yeah.
Hence why the story is changed.
Right.
And I get that, right? For me, with adaptations, don't change the character. And I mean the personality of the character.
Okay. Did what's her name? Rose's personality match Harry Mason perfectly then?
No.
Because that's what they did.
But it was a new character.
But it wasn't.
So if they had a dude playing Harry in the movie, I would expect his character, his demeanor, his everything about him to be at least similar to the character in the game. That's what I would expect.
Well, I don't know.
But because we had Rose,
then you were fine.
You could do whatever you want with her.
You can do whatever you want now.
Right? She could be however you want her to be.
So if they would have taken The Last of Us Season 2 and just changed the names of the people that were there, you would have been fine.
If they had taken The Last of Us Season 2 and kept it the way it was, but not changed Ellie and Joel,
yeah,
and who they are as a person, then it would have been that much better.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do that show. We're going to have to. It comes up every podcast episode.
It does.
Yep.
We're going to have a fight. It's going to be great. So back to this show.
Okay.
There was a couple of other scenes that I thought were fantastic, other than Pyramid Head, obviously tearing the flesh off of somebody. But the scene where she finally catches up with the girl, loved it.
Okay.
I don't know why, but something about just the whole her hopping across over the pit of hell, basically, and then catching up to the girl that she thought was her daughter finally, and then finding out that it's not really her, it's kind of her, but not. Yeah. And then the I'm on fire was just great. Just loved it.
When she slipped, I audibly gasped, like, oh no. And then she was fine, obviously, because in that game you can't fall.
You just can't?
You can't fall.
Well, they did a good job of that then.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a pretty cool scene. And you get like your first, oh, wait a sec. That's not the daughter. Who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you kind of had a feeling.
You had a feeling.
The whole thing,
yeah.
That it might not have been.
Yeah.
And I loved the line that kept coming up. Mother is God in the eyes of a child.
Mother is God in the eyes of a child. Yes.
Beautiful quote. And it encapsulates, I think, most of what this whole movie was about. Right?
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot of those strong maternal figures throughout the thing. And then even our main villain is a woman, which I thought they were great. And I thought it was done well. But I know that the reason that they added the father's story pieces into this was just because the producers or the people that were funding basically said that
you need a guy.
You have to have a guy. There's too much lady energy in there. And I don't think that it added anything.
It really added nothing. I got nothing from his part of the story.
Some general like history pieces, which were fine.
Right. But I'm like, we already knew she was adopted.
Yeah.
And no one cares.
But you got some general Silent Hill, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
a little history of Silent Hill itself.
Which was a real place.
They could have put that in some other way, though.
Not Silent Hill itself. It was called something else, but it's based on
a
place.
Oh, I can't remember what it's based on, but yeah, it is based on an actual town.
Yeah.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it added anything that much.
I mean,
right?
I always love seeing Sean Bean.
Boromir.
Yeah.
Is he trying to steal the One Ring from Frodo?
Apparently, he's in the second movie as well, and so is she. What is her name? Rada Mitchell?
Who?
Rada Mitchell?
Which one's Rada?
Rose, main character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
I would hope so, because the way they ended it was weird.
Yeah. Everybody came back, I think, kind of, for the next movie, which is cool. I don't know if you've watched it yet.
No, I have not. I did not want to get it mixed up with this one.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'll start that tomorrow.
I watched the first one and had to jump right to the second one.
Oh, okay.
Again, and while I was watching the first one, I realized that I had watched it before. Oh, okay. And I enjoyed it then. Yeah. But that would have been back in 2006. So let's just assume that I didn't really remember too much.
Yeah.
In the 20 years since it dropped. Not that I'm aging myself.
Oh my God. The little girl who played Alessa and Dark Alessa and Sharon. She played all three roles. Yeah. Oh my God. This kid. I have no clue what her name is, but she's going far. I mean, she must have.
I don't know that she did that much after. I can't recall, because I think I looked her up a bit to see what else she might have been in, because I thought her performance in this was fantastic.
It was so good.
Like, and multifaceted too, right? Because she's playing these three different almost characters throughout, and I thought it was phenomenal. I was disappointed, I'll tell you now, in the second movie not utilizing her as her. So you'll see. That sounds weird, but you'll understand. But yeah, she did a phenomenal job. Yeah. Loved her character, all of the characters.
Yeah.
And the way that she disposes of her enemies is horrifying.
She's got some issues.
I can't say never. There's been some movies where things have happened and given me the queasies before.
Okay.
But the way that she disposes of Christabel, and I don't even know, because like I don't know if I could, I can't, I don't think just outright say it, for fear of being taken off of the air.
It went up there.
But what a nightmarish way to finish somebody off. Was she deserving? Yes.
Yeah, she was.
I think so. But yeah, it made parts of me clench that I didn't even know I had.
I may not
even have the part, and it still clenched. I suddenly developed one just for a brief instant, and it clenched while I was watching that. It was just rough.
Yep.
Just rough.
Yeah.
But that was a great scene.
It was a great scene. Yeah.
The whole killing of the witch hunters.
Mm-hmm. And they that character wasn't even in the games.
Right.
They made her for the movie because they wanted to make it about like witch hunting, essentially, right? Because it is quite an easier story to tell than the story from the game.
Yeah. A little more convoluted.
It would take them like 4 hours just to explain the story.
Yeah, it would have had to have been
It would have been way too much.
And series back then weren't as
No.
popular either.
No.
Like now we beg for series, like especially when it's something that feels like it needs some expansion in the telling, especially when you're adapting video games and things.
Yeah.
I think doing a series is a much better way to do it than a movie, but back then that wasn't the case, because you would have been sitting around waiting for episodes to air on your cable TV, and if you didn't have the old TVO, no.
Did they even have that in 2006?
I can't remember when PVRs and things.
I don't think they did. I think that was later on.
Probably.
So if you missed it, you're fucked. You can't go back.
Yeah, you got to wait for the reruns.
Yeah, you got to hope that your friend recorded it on VHS.
Oh, yeah, the old VHS record. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they couldn't really do that, but they did amazing things in the 2 hours that they had.
Yeah, I thought the story worked well. I thought it like fit into like a Silent Hill theme.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Felt good.
And like they still had some of the other characters, like they had Dahlia.
Yeah. I thought her character was awesome in this, in the way that they did it in the film.
Yeah.
As more of a pitiful, like to be pitied kind of character.
Oh, you like that about her?
I did. I liked the way that they utilized her rather than in the game having her the big bad and whatever.
Well, I mean, like at the beginning of the game, she's trying to convince Harry to do her bidding, right? So she's like a little bit more pitiful, a little bit more like, "Oh, please help me," but then is just sadistic after that.
Right.
So
because she was the lead of the weird
order
thing.
Yeah.
I appreciated the switch in this in the movie. I think.
I think for the story that they told in the movie, it made more sense to have her like that. Like, "Oh, my daughter, and I made a mistake." And I'm like, "Yeah, you did."
And just to touch on that, I think that the way that they did the flashback pieces was phenomenal too. Like they did it in all the right spots.
Yeah.
Like it felt natural and good to just kind of kick back, but some of the things still left you guessing until later. It was good.
Yeah. One part that I really thought was really good, really well done, was when her husband is standing outside the building and she's running past him and he's like, "What was that?" Like almost like he could feel her.
Yeah.
But they were in two different worlds.
And he could smell her perfume.
And he could smell her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, that was really well done."
Yeah.
Just a little touch of it and then they move on.
Yeah.
Right?
And they don't ever really bring it up again, right? Like it was just that one moment. So until the end.
Till the end. Yeah.
When the doors weirdly open.
And
he's kind of sitting there wondering what's going on. I was wondering how they were gonna finish the story. Before I jumped into the second movie.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is it good interesting? Is it bad interesting? I'm not gonna tell you because you didn't watch it yet, so you can wonder.
I do want to know what happens. It's driving me nuts.
Is it?
Because how do you go from that into what happens in the third game?
That's fair.
Right? It's okay. That'll be for another podcast.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Soon.
We'll get there.
Next week.
Yeah, next week.
You're going to get there.
Oh, God.
Are you going to be amazed with another a beautiful adaptation, or will
Well,
you be
based on
disappointed?
Rotten Tomatoes, I feel like I'm going to be really disappointed.
Well, don't look at Rotten Tomatoes. The one thing that I want to like finish up on talking about this movie is that, you know, it still holds up.
Yeah.
Like it's still a solid movie.
Yeah.
From 20 years ago. And sometimes I'll go back and watch a movie that I really enjoyed from however long ago, and I'll watch it again and realize that my child's brain loved that, and now I'm very disappointed. So I try to be very careful on rewatching old things that I love now.
Yeah.
But Silent Hill is one of those things that I think holds up really well. Still maintains the integrity of the game, and I think they did a great job, like an amazing job.
I did not watch this back in the day when it first came out. Okay. I just watched this for the very first time 3 days ago.
Oh.
And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie. Yeah. So like it does hold up.
Yeah.
Because like compared to all the other stuff that you see on TV and all the movies coming out nowadays, I'm like, this one I actually enjoyed more than most of the most recent ones that I've seen.
Yeah. I would agree. It's fair.
Yeah. And that fucking raid siren.
Yeah. Stress you out.
Oh, God.
The raid siren. The static.
Yeah.
They were just nice touches,
that was a nice touch.
nods.
Yeah, in the car after the crash,
Yeah.
the static. Or before the crash, I can't remember where it was.
And it was as they were crossing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great touch.
Beautiful touches.
So good. Yeah.
Little sprinkles.
The map.
Like Sema-Bays.
When she's got to go down the elevator and she's standing there and she's memorizing the map, I was like, yes, because the whole game you're using maps to get around.
Right.
And then like if you uncover something, it'll get put onto your map for you, or if you come to like a dead end, it'll show a little squiggle. You can't go past there. Everything is about maps. It's so good.
And back in the day, you weren't just, able to take a picture with your cell phone of whatever was on the screen and carry on with your life.
Yeah, I don't think that phone she had around her neck had a camera on it. What was that, like an old Nokia?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Indestructible. It's probably still in service today.
Oh, it's probably good.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. Charge that thing once a week.
But I don't know. I mean, as far as movies go, I enjoyed it. I thought the acting, cinematography was beautiful. The way that they built the world was beautiful. I'm gonna throw a solid 8.5 at it.
Yeah. All right. Jeez.
A solid 8.5.
That's pretty good.
I know. Because I think that's where I ended up on our Fallout Season 2. Yeah. It was right around that 8.5 mark.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just spit it at Silent Hill 2006. Definitely up there for one of the premier video game adaptations.
Yeah.
Yeah. A labor of love, I'm gonna call it.
I thought it was phenomenal. I think I'd give it a 9.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved this movie.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably watch it again just because. Just because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see if you have new opinions or old opinions or what when we come to this next week.
Ooh.
It's going to be exciting.
I'm a little nervous.
Are you?
A little bit.
That's okay.
I got to stop reading things online and just watch it.
Yeah.
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 Just let yourself decide.
Yeah. As always, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, consider following the podcast so you don't miss future discussions as new episodes air.